wanna be my dream girl, doing everything I've never seen, girl, being everything I wanna be, girl. If I love myself, I don't need no help to ever be my high, girl. Cheering at the bottom.
Okay, if you're like me and have a whole bunch of fajas because you have a weird body and nothing seems to fit the right, but there's one faja that you want, let me show you which one is the one I want. So I saw this on TikTok. It's got like a built-in corset in it. And from what I've heard, this is very difficult on stretchy material. And I'm going to try it. I've never tried this before, but I'm going to give it a try. Not exactly like this, but I need to start somewhere, right? Because I really, really want this really bad. Okay, so this is the one that I really like. It's very comfortable to me, but this middle part, I need for it to be a little bit tighter. It doesn't really have shape. So I'm going to use this one as my little dummy because I don't really wear it because it doesn't do much because it's not that tight. It's very, very wide. I mean, look at how much bigger it is in my hand compared to this one. So that's why this one's going to be my dummy one. Okay, so don't mind the stain. I just finished cleaning. Don't judge. Okay, so this is without no faja. This is without nothing on. Okay, so this is the faja before I do anything to it. So this is how it looks. This is what it does. I'll tell you what those strips are in a bit. Okay, so these little strips, they're actually bra straps. And remember, don't judge. This is just for practice. I'm just practicing here. So I'm going to try the zipper method first. I'm going to just sew the zipper to the fabric and see how it ends up. Okay, so this is how it ended up. Yes, of course, I'm going to have to cut this. So I have it all pinned and ready to go. Okay, so after the sewing, I could tell right away that something was not right. I didn't like how the bottom part looked. It just looked sketchy, and I definitely didn't. I could already see where the problem was going to be. Okay, so here it is. After I did the sewing, it does feel a lot tighter. It feels very, very snug, but yes, look at the disaster, and I mean disaster. The zipper was definitely not the way to go. I'll definitely be taking the zipper off and start from scratch and see what else I can come up with to make this a little bit tighter so that it can actually do what a faja is supposed to do, which is like kind of like snug you in. But yeah, this was not it. It looks very nice from the front, you know, because it's really tight, but the back is so depressing. It is the word disaster with every single letter capitalized. Okay, so let's give this another try a different way. Okay, so I have it all pinned down. Yes, I use my couch, ladies. The couch, when you don't have one of those, what are they called? Those dummy things, standing torso tummies? Tummies, bodies, but torso, whatever. Anyways, I use the couch because I can pin it down. Okay, so it's pinned down, so I'm going to do my marks on where it is that I'm going to sew. Okay, so I use my chalk. So I want to focus on the waist area because that is one of my problems. I did measure everything to make sure that it was done correctly on both sides, exactly the correct measurement. So it's all pinned down. It's not moving, it's not going anywhere. Okay, so I am ready to sew. I got this side ready. So let's start sewing it and see pretty much what comes out. Okay, so this is the final result after sewing both sides. It actually looks like a bathing suit, but look at that shape. It's got the shape. It's not a square anymore. So I'm actually excited to try it on this time. See how it ends up. Okay, so here it is. It does look so much better. It's still very, very tight. And I did hand sew this because I was so scared to use my machine because in case I have to undo it as practice. But I am very, very satisfied. Don't mind the little hole. I am very, very satisfied with how it came out with actually just sewing it from the sides. And I can add the shape to where I want the faja to focus on. which is right there because I have no shape. Okay, I am built like SpongeBob. I am just a square. So anything that curves, and even just a little bit, I am happy and I am satisfied. So I did like the way that it turned out. I'm still a little scared to touch the other one, but I'm kind of gonna do the same thing to my final one, to the other. I'm gonna sew on the sides, and I'm gonna go with that method. And we'll see how it turns out. It's really, really snug, and I can tell the difference from when I had it before and after the disaster. So yes, I'm very satisfied with this one. I'm pretty happy. Okay, time to work on the other one. Okay, so I have it ready to go. I'm going to do the same thing, which is mark it down on the sides. Look at this. It has no shape. Why is it straight? Okay, so here it is. We're going to measure it. Before I touch it, before I do anything, I am going to measure it. Okay, so I already have it pre-cut. As you can see, there's going to be no cheating. It's right there, right on the, pretty much like in between almost the 7 of 37. So here it is before we do anything to it. So it's time to pin it down and sew. Okay, so I am going to use a pen on this one. I cannot use my chalk. I tried my chalk and it just wouldn't work. Okay, so I did measure the sides to make sure that I'm sewed correctly, the right measurements, and we are going to curve it exactly where I need for it to curve. So this is my focus point. So let's pin it down. Okay, so this is why I pin it on the couch. Look at this. I can do this with one hand, like literally. If I had to do anything, it is so pinned down, I can pull the thread with one hand if I would. This is how firm and how sturdy it is. It's pinned on the couch. Perfect idea, ladies. Okay, so here we go. Okay, are you ready? All right, so I can already see the indentation on that waist. Don't mind my rib cage, okay? I have a very wide rib cage and nothing is gonna help that. Okay, so let's see. Look at that. I mean, can you tell the difference? Because I can see like it actually dents in, but let's measure. There it is, see, right there in the 7. So I did not touch it. Get that out of here. That's like, what, 35? That's like 2 inches. Like literally 2 freaking inches. Look at that, see? Nothing has been changed. I have not messed with it. Damn, okay. Okay, I need to stop saying okay. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm just, wow. I was not expecting that. I swear I was not expecting that dramatic of a change. I am very, very happy with it. Now, I'll tell you what I am going to add here on the sides. I am going to add boning. That's what I just found out about boning, which is that hard wire that goes on the sides, and it kind of helps with the folding and the dents. So I am going to add boning all along the seams, the sides. I'm going to add 2 bonings to the front and 2 to the back, just to make it more sturdy on the right places. If my rib cage wasn't so wide, this would have been so perfect. It would have been absolutely perfect. But I gotta work with what I have. You know, nobody has the same body type, so you just have to figure out what works for you. And I am very, very satisfied. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think.